Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has AAA baseball for you. It's the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Las Vegas Aviators. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Kyle Muller.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Ready to go now, leading off, Jung-Hoo Lee. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7:06.
And strike two. Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. And now 2-2. And now 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Diaz makes the catch, and there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up. And there are two down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And now 1-2. Next one misses, and the count is 2-2.
It's a good take.
That one lifted to left. Blade settles under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab, number 71, What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he deals. Just missed. That one missed. The 2-1. Swings through that one. Two now.
3-2.
On the ground, and that's a fair ball.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonah Bride.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one's in there, 0-1. And the right-hander deals.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch downstairs. The count now 2-2. Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. And they get the out.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Now at the plate, Tyler Soderstrom. That's inside. Ball 1. Just missed. Now fly ball to right center. Outman moving to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. We move to the second here in Oakland. No score. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Young-Ho Park.
Young-Ho Park.
Muller back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And now the lefty. Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. And that's in the dirt. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that one pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. Smith, jump throw. And that quickly 2 away. My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Here's Jahmai Jones. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The wind of the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This to third. Tosses across to first, and that is that. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Dermis Garcia.
The designated hitter, Dermis Garcia.
The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there. Righty delivers. Good eye right there. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jordan.
And now the first baseman, Jordan Diaz. There's the strike. Next offering misses. 1-1. The wind and the pitch. That one's in there. 1-2. And a ball evens the count. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Connor Capel.
And now the right fielder, Connor Capel. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Brandon Lewis. Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. That's in there. 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
0-2 as he waves at that one. That's inside. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Yusniel Diaz now. First pitch, and he just misses. Diaz, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, no strike.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Lede reaching back towards the wall. And gone! He sends it out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And here is Hunter Fiducia. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Lee stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering upstairs. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside. Three-one, and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Popped up, right, on his way over. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Stepping in, Cody Thomas.
For the Aviators, the center fielder, Cody Thomas.
The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And the righty deals. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Kevin Smith in the box now. Takes strike one. Foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Righty to the plate. And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting up, the left fielder,
This is J.J. Bleday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Thomas, the lead runner out at second. Smith on at first with nobody out. Next pitch inside. And the count is 2-0. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Tyler Wade. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one the other way. Goes to second. Safe there.
Now back, the second baseman, Jonah.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit, Jonah Bride. And there's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ball popped up. Jones under it. He's got it. And that is that. 2 left on. On to inning number 4. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gavin Lux.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Lux checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Off the mark there. Yeah, the count 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. In the air, right field. Capel should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Young-Ho Park. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That's in there. And that one almost got him. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Out and in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Up the middle, and there's a hit.
Now batting, second
Runner at
baseman,
first with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. In there, and it's 0-1. Outman off of first with 2 away. In there at the knees, 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
At the belt and fires. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back in Oakland, now Tyler Soderstrom.
Aviators, the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom.
And a pitch. And ball 1. And that's a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Line drive. Lee makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Dermis Garcia will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. Diaz gliding to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The first baseman, Jordan Diaz.
And here's the first baseman, Jordan Diaz. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next pitch misses. Ball 1. And that's outside.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Two and 1 now. This to center field. Jones on the move. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Dodgers out front 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Brandon Lewis. Muller back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Capel makes the play. And there's 1 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Now it's the right fielder, Yusniel Diaz. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swings through that one. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Adrian Martinez getting ready to go. Harris warming up as well. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And down on strikes he goes, and there's two away.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Digging in, Hunter Fiducia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
Now he breaks his bat. The throw to first, third out. Back here in the East Bay. And now the right fielder, Connor Capel.
The right fielder.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's a strike.
21.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Next offering is down low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two on the way. And that's ball four.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
So up next, Cody Thomas. He was plunked at his first trip to the plate. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Capel aboard here at first with nobody out. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. And there's a ball. Goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Now it's going to be Kevin Smith.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
In there for strike one. Outside.
One strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball two. That's a little bit low. J.J. Bleday in the on-deck circle. Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw comes into third. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one misses, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Down the inside corner for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And now 2-2. Second and third here. One away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Now batting Tyler Wade. And that one wrapped foul. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And now Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The why to kick the pitch. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Spencer Patton is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Jimenez getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. In the air to left center. Thomas on the move. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Luke Williams. Step off, throw to first. Lee back in on a dive. Lee gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And he deals. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Muller done for the night. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Adrian Martinez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So digging in, Gavin Lux. And he pumps it a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
And a swing and a miss there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Young-Ho Park, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Move to first, and he's back in safely. And that's in there for strike one. Hart, 36 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Right-handed reliever.
That's the ball.
Now move to first. Lee back on a dive. On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-2. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself, and that's the third out. One hit, one left. To the bottom of the sixth inning. The Aviators out front here, 2-1. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Soderstrom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 46, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And the 1-0. Fly ball down the line. Diaz drifts towards it. One away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Dermis Garcia. That one's in there, 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Outman going back some more, and it's off the top of the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now the first baseman, Jordan Diaz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Garcia, the runner at second with 1 away. He swings and fouls one off. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 71 won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Caleb Ferguson gets handed the rock out of the pen. This is his 3rd time out this year.
64, Caleb Ferguson.
Connor Capel digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Runners are at the corners, one away. Pitch in the dirt, and 1-1. And that's down and away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-1 now, 2 aboard upstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Kicks and fires. On the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. The Aviators with the lead 2-1. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Martinez back to work. And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss. Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Jahmai Jones. In there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Brandon Lewis getting ready to hit. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there. Going 1. And that one is inside, ball 1.
1 ball.
1 run game, 1 out, 1 on. Bounce to the left side, down the line, and it's foul. The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And the batter now, Yusniel Diaz. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So 2 down, and now it's going to be Hunter Fiducia. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
So the tying run at second to the right side. Right. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. The Aviators on top 2-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Cody Thomas.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
And here it comes. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1-0.
And a pitch. And that's in the dirt.
2-0.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Third baseman.
Man at first at the plate, Kevin Smith. And that's in there for strike 1. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Thomas gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
The left fielder.
Now the left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Bleday.
That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Snap throw to first. Thomas gets back easily. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. And a curve finds the outside corner for strike 2.
Nothing but curveball so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
The 1-2. And that one off the outside edge. Two on the way. Lede tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Tyler Wade.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Williams, long run, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonah Bride. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. The pitch. High fly ball right field. Diaz sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Domingo Acevedo.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. The pitch. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Action in the pen down there. Drew Steckenrider appears to be getting loose. The tying run at the plate. That misses the zone. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's a strike. 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Payoff pitch. Line to left. Fair ball. Leday fires it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here's the third baseman, Luke Williams. That's a slider for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Lee leads off second with nobody out. Right. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now the shortstop, Gavin.
And now the shortstop, Gavin Lux. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First offering misses the mark.
One ball. No
The
strike.
tying run is 90 feet away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ball to strike, the pitch, and that's outside. The count 2-1. That's the third, and there are 2 outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Young Ho Park.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's through there for a strike. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Got him! Huge strikeout there. So they work around to lead off double. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Aviators on top here, 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 46.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate.
For the Aviators, the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom.
The pitch. Now one missed.
1-0.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Bounce to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The designated hitter, Derby Garcia.
And now the DH, Dermis Garcia. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And the righty deals. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Outman under it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Jordan.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jordan Diaz. Into center. Outman under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Drew Steckenrider.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off, James Outman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a pitch. Inside, just missed. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-1. And that one missing low.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Jahmai Jones waits on deck. .3-1 is on the way. And fires in a fastball at 95.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Now at the plate, Jahmai Jones. That's in there. It's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Strike 2.
Full by the changeup. And in a hole right here. It's got to try to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Lewis. That misses. Ball 1. Steckenrider, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2012. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to one or two key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.